So if you didn't see this, this went viral on Twitter over the weekend. So it's a clip from Trash Taste where Connor is talking about problematic themes in fiction. Now let's get into it. Hero is going to show the clip here, I'm sure.
A lot of people are talking about this clip from
We're going to talk about it because it's very ironic.
CDawgVA hits the nail on the head of...
Yep, this is the tweet I saw. This is the tweet that was going viral.
Why people
sharing
are so
the
scared
clip.
to like problematic media. 41-second long clip. Let's play this and take a look.
Problematic media!
Modern young people and audiences, older people too, have been like, they're like not brainwashed, but like fucking coached into like seeing things that are problematic and thinking like, what is this?
Yeah.
This is not a reflection of me or my character. It's like, bro, you played a game. It's like, if I played Sino Uta, doesn't mean I'm a fan. I'm a #1 like stan of Uta. I love everything about it. It's like, I experienced the story that was on offer. Yeah. And I think people are afraid to jump or be seen playing games like this because they're like, it's like, bro, that is not even remotely close to the truth. And when you boil down conversations like that of discussing media like this, you are absolutely robbing any nuance in any way to discuss these things.
So he definitely...
Yeah, there you have it. That is the clip. And in theory, Connor's not wrong. He's not wrong. If you remove all other factors, he's not wrong. He is right. He is correct in what he's saying. But there's one little teensy-weensy problem with that, all right? One little tiny problem. He does the exact fucking thing he's describing. He's those people. That's him. But he's talking about himself. He's always bashing on fucking Lolly. Like that is his thing. That is what so many people know Connor for being extremely anti-Lolly and always, calling, them children, calling, people PDFs over it. That is him. He literally got removed from a Blue Archive sponsor because he's anti-Lolly, and the Blue Archive fans were upset that they would include someone like Connor in that sponsor. Like, that's you. You're talking about yourself, my guy.
He did touch on a real problem, to be fair. But there's a few things I'd like to say in response. An actually rare event moment here. I'm posting on Twitter, and I actually think I phrased it pretty.
I know. He doesn't post that much on Twitter.
Good enough in this post. So I'm just going to read what I'm about to post here on Twitter for the video as well. Here you go. It says, it's always funny when people talk about this problem, but avoid discussing the demographic that perpetuates it the most, performative virtue signaling leftists. There's two simple reasons why this happens.
And there are people on the right that do the same, virtue signaling bullshit, right? 100%, right? It's not a one-sided problem, right? It's definitely a two-sided problem, right? The left does it, the right does it. They both do it, 100%, right? They some more than others, right? I would say definitely the left does it a lot more than the right, but it's still a both sides issue, 100%.
So much.
It's not just leftists.
Teachers oversell the premise of finding problematic things in media, pretending it's a higher form of thinking and critical, when it is in fact a very rudimentary and easy line of thought, especially in the manner that they go about it. And two, students not questioning authority at all, and a lack of basic independent thinking skills. Shortly after the...
Yep, a lot of children have been brainwashed into not questioning authority. All right, they don't question authority. They don't. It's one of the reasons why college has been such an effective brainwashing tool on Gen Z and even millennials, right? It's why it's been such a powerful brainwashing tool. It's because they don't question authority. They don't develop any actual critical thinking or independent thought, right? They just go with the the message, if you will.
Video, I will make that post. You can follow me, by the way, at _hero hey _ wait, no, _hero _ yeah. In the meantime, let's check out what other people have to say. Going to the top responses here, we've got Revenant writing, Anti-tubers weighing in on fear of problematic media is like getting fitness advice from fat people. And then we've got this post from Mizu that's...
I know there are many actual anti-tubers that will defend Lolly or engage with it at all. Like it's a very small group that will actually engage with it or defend it in any way, right? Like most anti-tubers will call it problematic, or they'll call people PDFs over it, right? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Says people are mocking his take, and kinda rightfully so. Dude is on the forefront of denouncing problematic media.
Yep.
Even in a room full of people who like it, on a show made for people who like it, with an audience of people who like it, he will still scream at the top of his lungs about how heckin' problematic something is.
Yeah, like we saw the clips, or the clip where I believe it was it Giga? I think it was him. He was like showing some figure, and Connor's over here freaking out, like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, bro?
And going to the direct responses, we've got, except he's a major hypocrite for this, so it diminishes what he says dramatically. He's trying to play both sides of the fence because he's a clout addict and nothing more. I would show you some positive responses for duality, but like there isn't any.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I couldn't find a single fucking positive response to this.
You can see by scrolling here, that's it's pretty much what you got. I guess you could say
it's
this
a tall
is the
order
closest you'd get, depending on how you look at it. I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think about the latest. Thank you for tuning in. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. I'll see you in the next one.
It's not the weekend anymore, but I will. There you have it, gamers of America. That is the trash taste situation. 100%, it warms my heart. It warms my heart to see that people are not blind to the bullshit of the CDawg. And, it's funny, because I dislike Connor. I don't like Connor. But I wouldn't say I hate him, right? There are definitely things about Connor that I like, and I do respect him in some regards, right? I think he's done pretty great charity work for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I think a lot of the shit that he's done for Iron Mouse is super awesome, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But when it comes to basically almost everything, I dislike his takes on a lot of shit. And he's 1000% a fucking hypocrite. Like, you are the type of person you're describing. Like, every fucking time you're always freaking out about Lolly. And part of me thinks that you don't actually care. Part of me thinks that you're just a virtue signaler. Because again, the Blue Archive, the whole Blue Archive sponsor. Why? You have to know about Blue Archive. Like, Blue Archive is one of the biggest, in my opinion, one of the biggest lolicon communities in gaming. Like, it is rampant in that community. So, for you to take a Blue Archive sponsorship makes me think that, I suppose it's possible that you don't look into your sponsors before you promote them to your audience. I suppose that could be a possibility. But the other part of me thinks that you're just a fucking virtue signaler and you don't actually give a shit about about this stuff. But, anti-tubers. Typical anti-tuber activity, honestly. But yeah, I mean, he's 100% a fucking hypocrite. 100%. 1000% a fucking hypocrite. And I'm happy so many people were calling him out on his bullshit. Fucking based.